Good evening, my friends. This is Ankur here, and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Technical Analysis, The Unbiased View. So, today's video will be for tomorrow's session, which is Friday, which is the last day for the week, for this particular week, and I have shortlisted six stocks for you. Those six stocks would be Apollo Tubes, Bajaj Auto, Bandhan Bank, Airtel, Balkrishna Industries, and Reliance. So without wasting much time, let's start with the trades quickly. In this video, I'm going to quickly give you the support and the resistance buy and sell levels. And I won't explain you much on the technical part, but I'll just give because these are six stocks. If I keep explaining each and every part, then the video will become quite long. So starting with Apollo Tubes has given a closing of 1249 yesterday, and interestingly it has created a two dodgy kind of a patterns back to back, and they breached the pattern, the couple of patterns, the trend line and the triangle pattern, having a closing below 21 EMA. So however, the structure is looks little bearish to me as of now. So what's there in the stock, the what we have to do, as you can see on the screen, it is mentioned for you can keep a screenshot of it. In the running market, if the stock slips below 1234, you go for a short. And in the running market, if the stocks move above 1260, you go for a long. I don't think so. I have to repeat that the intraday target, the first target has to be 1%, right? Whether it is a 100 rupee stock or it is a 1,000 rupee stock or it is a 5,000 rupee stock, keep your targets to 1% for the first particular target, right? If you're buying in the equity, then you can break out, you can have a break of your quantity and you can book accordingly. It's up to the individual and individual, right? If you are trading in the futures, then keep trailing the stop loss, right? Or same goes with the option. So as far as Apollo Tubes is concerned, the Apollo tube had a close of 1249 yesterday. If it slips below 1234, we'll go for a short. And in the running market, if it is below 1234 or opens below 1234 and somehow it is going above 1260, then we'll go for a buy. Now, what happens if the stock opens below 1234? Then you will have to keep a stop loss of 1249, right? If it and one more thing I would like to share with you, that if the stock opens less than more than a gap of more than a gap of 1 to 2%, avoid shorting in those stocks, right? Then better to wait whether it comes touches 1260 and any particular 3 to 5 minute candle closing above 1260, go for a long with a 1260 being a stop loss. Why I'm suggesting you this kind of a structure of a trade? Because the risk reward ratio becomes very favorable, right? It is not about that how much you can gain, right? How much you can gain is a momentum, is a trend, that's one thing. But the first and foremost thing is that risk reward ratio. If I'm buying a stock at 1263, 1264, presuming that there is a closing, a 3 minute or 5 minute candle closing on 1260, so my stop loss is only 3 rupees, right? Therefore I can go for a 5 point, 7 point, 10 point, 15 point accordingly, right? So keep that thing in mind. Structuring the trade is in your hand, right? Giving a level is in my hand. So think wisely before executing the trade. If it is opening below 2%, if there is a gap tomorrow of more than 2% or 1.5% or 3%, wait for some time, wait peacefully for up to 9:15, 9:25. In that scenario, if your open is equal to high, not been able to come up, so keep that high as a stop loss and do the short, right? So that's there with respect to Apollo Tubes. The second stock is Bajaj Auto. So Bajaj Auto is nothing. It's in a very sideways channel, so it's a very conclusive trade, right? The levels I've mentioned here. You can keep a screenshot of this for your own purpose for tomorrow. So first thing, Bajaj Auto is in a sideways channel. This particular R you can see is a resistance. This particular S is a support of the channel. The ATR of Bajaj is 100, right? So it's quite a volatile stock. So the resistance is 3955 and support of the channel is 3810. So the condition which applies for the trade for tomorrow is that if the stock opens in between 3810 and 3955, right? If the stock opens in between 3810 3955, presuming that yesterday's open was 3866, right? So assuming that if stocks opens nearby that, so it's a most favorable support and resistance which will work for us, right? So when it comes to 3810 around those region, you can go for a buy in Bajaj Auto, and if it comes to 3955 kind of region, you can attempt a short in the Bajaj Auto, right? It's in a sideways channel. It's a good. I mean, I love sideways channels. For me, if you ask me, sideways channel is the most favorable for the trader because it's a clear cut resistance and support pattern until it is respecting. So similarly with Bajaj Auto, which I have found here, the ATR is 100, right? And again, I'm repeating, if stock opens near 3875, which is yesterday's closing, right, then it is the most favorable for us. Then 100% and 90% the sideways channel will work in those scenarios. So that is with respect to the Bajaj Auto. Then the third stock which I have said in the beginning of the video is Bandhan Bank. So Bandhan Bank has created a fresh weakness in the chart on the closing basis, and I've been recommending Bandhan Bank in a couple of my videos. So trade for tomorrow, the condition for tomorrow in Bandhan Bank would be sell below if it slips below 285 and buy if the stock goes above 292, right? If the stock goes below 285, shorting. If it goes above 292, go for a buy. However, again, I'm repeating you, I'm alerting all of you that it has created a fresh weakness in the chart, and there is no way that there is any positivity in the chart, right? Until and unless it switches to this baseline and start trading above at least 295, or start trading above 300. So it is purely with respect to the intraday trade. Keep 1%, 1.5%, 2% kind of a targets and behave accordingly. Now the fourth stock is Bharti Airtel, right? Bharti Airtel. Now, Bharti Airtel has been showing a sign of rejections from past 3 days over at 569. And in my previous video also, which I think shot a week ago, I have said that 569 is the next resistance, and the stock gave a closing below the intersection point. I hope now you guys are familiar with the intersection point, since from the beginning of my channel I've been emphasizing on these areas, right? So tomorrow the resistance channel for Bharti Airtel is 569 to 574. So if it comes near that zone, you can average your short up to 574 and you can attempt uh, short selling. Now there is a scene number two. In case the Bharti Airtel closes above 569, you can go for a BTST, right? If Bharti Airtel by 325, 320, you can see that Bharti Airtel is conclusively above 569. Then you can take a BTST call for Monday, right? During the intraday, you can have a some quantity for the short in Bharti Airtel in the region between 569 to 574, and all chances are there that it will have a rejection of 1% easily from that side. Easily, correct? That is the reason in this Bharti Airtel I've given a bracket. I've not given a particular level, I've given a bracket, right? And in case if you don't want to attempt short, if you have your own beliefs that Bharti Airtel is strong with respect to the results and the monthly results which have come, then you can wait any day, any day, not for tomorrow, even for Monday or next week, any particular day. If it gives closing above 569, the same day attempt BTST. I think you will have a very good returns next day, up to 2 to 3% you can get. The fifth stock is Balkrishna Industries. Balkrishna Industries was in a very steep uptrend, and now, as you can see, it has rejected from the trend line which was drawn on the chart, and it has created a shooting star kind of a pattern, right? Which is a kind of a bearish pattern, not a bearish pattern. I would say it's like a correction because the stock was in an uptrend one way, right, since many days. So now the low of the tomorrow, sorry, the low of yesterday was 1910. So sell below 1910 tomorrow. If you see Balkrishna Industries opening above 1918, and during the market if it slips below 1910, you can attempt short. Now see number two again. Let me explain you. If it opens below 1910, sorry, below 1918, right, below 1918, see to that the gap should not be more than 2%. If it is more than 2%, avoid, right? If still you are much eager, being an aggressive trader, to sell, wait for 9:15, 9:20, sorry, 9:20, 9:25. Wait for 5-10 minutes, see that if it open is equal to high, right, and then you can take the high as a stop loss and sell, right? However, it has given a sign of a shooting star, and it took the support of the regression channel. So be very careful. Only sell better if it opens above 1918 and during the market it gives us the correction. That would be a very cordial scenario for us in with respect to short Balkrishna Industries. Coming to the sixth stock for the day, for tomorrow is Reliance. You would have seen my video on Reliance. I have posted 2 days ago a complete technical analysis on Reliance, right? And I have received a positive feedback from you guys. So Reliance is now approaching the for channel 1 support, which is 1898, right? It has given a closing of 1913, and if you have seen in my that video, I've told you guys very clearly that the first channel, the support was 1898. So in all possible scenario, the Reliance can take a support of 1898 to 1889 and do attempt buy in that area, right? I hope Reliance doesn't close below 1898 or 1889. Then it could be a little area of concern. Then I mean, then the next critical level is 1835, 1835, 1837, 1831, those kind of area. So for tomorrow, see, we'll have to take a chance, right? When we have the support and the resistance level in front of us, then if we don't take a opportunity, if we don't take any particular decision or a call, then there is no point figuring out the support and resistance, right? It's not about right and wrong. It is about that you have to, if you have figured out some kind of a support system in the pattern, then you will have to take a chance to capitalize that. So similarly on those grounds, 1898 1889 is the support for resistance, support for Reliance. And we can attempt uh, long from that region. Hopefully we should get 1% return. In case on the closing basis, if you don't take any trade for the intraday, on the closing basis, if you see a closing below 1898 or 1889, then you can do STBT in that, right? So right now, what is the scenario with respect to US is they're quite positive. Nasdaq, I think Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq has lost all the momentum it gained in the day, and okay, it took a support here, right? And I thought I think it's a corrective way now. uh, it may pull back from point A. It completed the complete wave and it took a support. It took a support of GAN wave also. Uh, I think 2 bar 1. So in my review, in all probability, Nasdaq should take a support and can go to wave B now. However, during the day, I saw it opened in green now from the highs. It lost all the momentum. It opened at 1350 and it currently it is at somewhere around 1389. 13150, sorry, 13150 and 1389. So that's not a quite positive sign. Let's see how it works tomorrow. And Dow Jones is quite positive. They work. I mean, they're all they both are inversely. So similar proportion in situation in Dow Jones also. It completed the wave. So corrective wave is completed now. I think now it should also take a pullback. It is creating a good Harami pattern, bullish Harami pattern. And here also, let's see if Nasdaq is able to pull up self. And let's see how it goes. That's the reason tomorrow. See, we have a truncated week, and tomorrow is only one session. Thereafter, again, we have 2 days holiday. So tomorrow session could be quite confusing, quite useless, I would say. So let's have those levels in mind. Keep trading. Keep do trade in a very controllable quantity, I would say. uh, do not put any huge quantity when you see a support or resistance level coming. The things which we're discussing, have your quantity in mind, have your quantity checked, right? And do average, you do buy or do sell in parts. That's better if the situation doesn't work accordingly, because right now the situation is quite confusing. Let's see how it works, because uh, Nifty and Bank Nifty also are on a very critical zone, support zone, I would say. And any weakness further can again retest those supports of 14,400, 14,500. Yeah. So these were the six stocks for tomorrow: Apollo Tubes, Bajaj Auto, Bandhan Bank, Airtel, Balkrishna, and Reliance. Have your quantity checked for tomorrow before you trade, because tomorrow session quite be quite volatile, being the last session for the week, right? And don't attend BTST or STBT over the weekends, especially in index, right? Stock is a different thing. So that's there for the day. So keep watching technical analysis, the unbiased view, right? Keep supporting. Do subscribe. Do share. Thank you. Bye bye.